Assalamualaikum. My name is Ernie Natasha binti Bakri and my metric number is HC2776. So, I will present about the introduction. Solid waste management is defined as the discipline associated with control generation, storage, collection, transport or transfer, processing and disposal of solid waste material. This study investigates household waste practices and perception about waste management in Kampung Kubang Badak, Gong Badak, Kuala Terengganu. The information that was collected in this survey is about the personal information about respondent, type of housing, and the type of household waste. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ati Afrisha binti Roslan, metric number 62817. Okay, I won't explain about location sampling. Terengganu, Malaysia has the district of Kuala Nerus, given that it was just established as a separate district in 2014. It is the state youngest district despite Auckland being a part of Kuala Terengganu district, North Kuala Terengganu. The district is still under the control of Kuala Terengganu City Council MBKT, one of the few Malaysian city council to oversee two distinct districts. The largest city and village in Kuala Terengganu include Gong Badak, Seberang Takeh, Batu Rakit and Batu Enam. The state capital is Kuala Nerus Town, Terengganu most populated district. Kuala Nerus had 2026 170 residents as 2015. The district total land area is 3,097.52 km. The village of Kubang Badak is a neighborhood that we created as the location for sampling. 70 dwellings are thought to be there, which a perimeter of 4,121 meter cubic and a total area is 8,201 meter cubic.
Separate approach, also known as methodologies or strategy used to pick a group of individual or item for a broader population. The sampling strategy chosen is determined by the research objective, demographic characteristic and available resources. A questionnaire survey form had been used in this search is Annex A. The target population must be identified before distributing the survey form. The residents of Kampung Kubang Badak, Kuala Terengganu are the studies the target population. This neighborhood is close to University Malaysia Terengganu. The neighborhood population are of diverse age. In addition, surveys were collected from the community for the purpose of the research. This is due to the fact that it is based on the number of group members who complete the survey.
After concluding and collecting the survey, we conducted to analysis solid waste in the Kampung Gong Badak. 6 of us did a survey to question the residents about solid waste. We found the data from 2010 population in Kampung Gong Badak, as many as 10,000 residents there. So this is table 2. The table 2 shows data for the average of collection waste. The most solid waste produced by the seed resident is kitchen waste, which is 22.607 kg, which is 27.23%. This is because during the preparation of food, a large amount of waste is produced in the form of thrown away or food that is not eaten and has expired. It also contributes to kitchen waste. The least amount of solid waste produced is magazines, which is 0.03 kg. This is because with the increase in digital media and online platforms, the use of magazines now offer digital versions that can be accessed through website, e-readers or mobile application.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to lecturers and my friends. I am Nurul Azra binti Mazari. My matrix number is S62992. So for today, I'm going to present about the discussion based on the survey that we have conducted area Kampung Kubang Badak. So the first one is about the waste generation. For the waste generation, I highlight for the 3 main points, which is the most generated, the second generated and the least generated waste from the household. So the first one is highly generated, which is plastic bags. So based on our survey, we identified that the people or the residents of the Kampung Kubang Badak generates more plastic bags as they use a lot of plastic bags in their daily life. The second one is the kitchen waste, which is the second highest generated waste from the household. So based on our survey, we identified that about 2.513 kilogram for the total of the kitchen waste generated from the housing area at Kampung Kubang Badak. We make our assumption that the total of people live in a house mostly range about 3 to 5%, and they usually generate a lot of kitchen waste as they are having a child that does not consume the food more than the adults. The last one is the least generated waste from the household, which is magazines and other papers. The data we get is 0.03 kilogram for the magazines in total and 0.43 kilogram in total for the other paper. The residence area Kampung Kubang Badak is rarely read and buy the magazines as there are options in online and they are more to online reading, and the use of other paper are not really used in their house. Okay, for the next part, I listed the three main items of the recycling method for the waste generated at the Kampung Kubang Badak. For the first recycling method is give or sell to the door-to-door collector. So the residents area Kampung Kubang Badak usually sell or give their waste that are valuable, such as magazines, newspaper, aluminium cans, glass bottles and others, to the door-to-door collector, as it is easy to discard their waste from their house and they do not need to go to other places to sell the waste, as the door collector will come to their house and pick up the waste that are generated. The second one is the least preferred recycling method, which is bring the waste to the recycling center. This is because most of them do not familiar or do not know the location of the recycling center area or near the Kampung Kubang Badak, so they choose to sell or give the waste to the door collector. And for the last one is the mostly practice that had been used or being practiced by the residents, that are they dump the waste into the garbage without sorting them beforehand. So they just dump into the garbage and let the garbage truck do their works and to bring their waste to the landfill near the location. That's all from us. Thank you.
I'm Farhana Adani and my metric number is S63731. We'll explain for constraint in this slide. Surveying resident is a valuable method for gathering data and insight on various social, economic, and demographic aspects. However, this process is not without its constraint. So, here are some common constraints that encountered when surveying resident. One of the primary constraints in resident survey is a limited time. Our group often have strict timelines or deadlines to complete their surveys, making it crucial to efficiently allocate time for the data collection. Second, conducting survey involves costs ranging from printing questionnaires to hiring surveyors or utilizing online survey platform and transportation. Last but not least, gaining access to residents can be a significant constraint in survey research. Moreover, reaching residents who are geographically dispersed or have a limited availability can pose additional challenges. Lastly, surveying involving personal information raise privacy concerns. Our group ensured that respondents' data is collected and stored securely, adhering to relevant data protection regulation and ethical guidelines.
And for the last but not least, proper solid waste management is an integral part of environmental conservation that should be observed by individuals,
and companies globally. This will keep the environment clean and reduce health-related issues. And we recommended that improving waste collection and disposal. Improvements in the waste collection systems, including increasing the frequency of collection and implementing proper disposal methods. And next, encourage the separation and recycling of waste. Encourage the community to practice waste separation at the source and encourage recycling initiatives. And lastly, improve infrastructure and facilities. Fight for the development of recycling centers, composting facilities and waste treatment plant in village. Seek government support or cooperation with relevant organizations to improve solid waste infrastructure. So that's all from us. Thank you for watching.